down. So this is going to be a quick 10-minute booty burner workout. So we're really going to focus on working into those glutes. All you need is yourself and your mat, so you can do it anywhere you like. To get started, we're going to start with a quick little warm-up. So we're going to come into your pigeon pose. So your right leg is in front in a 90-degree angle, your left leg is back, and you just want those hips facing over your front leg. So to warm up, we're going to have a dynamic stretch. So I want you to hinge forward on your hips, come over the front leg. We lift up. We're going to go over to the right side, lift, back to the center, up over to the other side. So just doing a few of those. Hinging forward, hips stay facing the front, left leg stays nice and long. For 3 more, for 2, and last one, bringing it in. We're just going to go into the second leg. So bring your right leg back, bring in your left leg forward now into that pigeon pose. Right leg is straight, sink your hips down. So ideally you want this left knee at a 90-degree angle and both the hips are facing the front. So we're just going to repeat on the second leg. So you're going to hinge over to the front, over to the left, back to the center, to the other side. Just working and targeting into all the different areas of the glute, giving it a nice little stretch before we really fire up into them. 3 more. 2, and last one. Lovely. Right, coming all the way up, we're going to come into our supine position, so all the way onto your back. Your knees are bent and your feet are hip apart. Your arms are down by your sides. So we're going to go into a shoulder bridge. So as you exhale, draw your belly button to the back of the spine, lift your lower abdominals. We're going to squeeze into the glutes as we come up. Inhale, you're going to roll down segmentally. So exhale as we come up, squeezing into those glutes, starting to activate into them, rolling down. Exhale up. So just checking that your knees are directly over your toes. Squeezing the glutes as we come up. We're going to go here for 4. So really going up and down through each vertebra. For 2. And making this your last one, we're going to come all the way up. We're going to hold it here. So we want to be in a ski slope position. So just checking that your ribs haven't flared. Draw it in. Now, to make it a little bit more difficult, you can reach your arms up towards the ceiling so you lose a little bit of your stability. Keeping your glutes nice and high. We're going to fire up into those glutes now. Are you ready? Just start to lift up your right heel, lower it down. Lift up your left heel and lower. Right heel up. So all you're doing is lifting the heel, pushing the weight onto those 5 toes, making sure the weight is nice and even on those 5 toes. We're not rolling on the ankle. Keep squeezing into those glutes. We're just at the start. We're just warming them up. Hips stay still. For 4, 3, for 2, and last one. This time we're going to lift up both your heels. So go super high on those heels, push on those toes, squeeze your glutes a little bit more. Now we're going to lift your hips down halfway, squeeze them up, lower, squeeze up. So small little pulses up and down with the pelvis. If you need to take down your arms, then do. So there's a little bit of a harder option if your arms are up. Keep squeezing those glutes. Knees over your toes. 8 more, team. For 6, 5, 4. You're gonna hold it up in 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna hold it up. Keep squeezing into those glutes. Now those knees are gonna go to the side. They're gonna come to the center. They go side, center, side, center. So in my classes, I call this the funky chicken. Side and in. 8 more. So we wanna start to work into the sides of those glutes now. For 5, 4, keeping those glutes nice and high. 3, 2. Last one, staying up in your bridge. Now start to lower down your heels. Keep those hips up high. Bring your arms down by your side. We're going to go straight into single legs. So bringing your right leg up to a 90-degree angle so your knee is over your hip. So it's like a tabletop position. We're gonna lower down both your hips, squeeze them up. So now we are powering through that left glute to squeeze you up. Push into the heel, drive up. So making sure your hips stay nice and level. 8 more. For 6. Last 4. 3. 2. Last one, hold it all the way up. Now if you can, extend your leg up if you can. We're gonna go back into those small little pulsing movements. So I say if you can, because if you've got a bit of a tight hamstring, then it's gonna be nicer for you to keep your leg into that tabletop. If not, keep it up, keep pulsing. I know these are tough. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. And slowly start to lower it down. So now taking the weight onto that right leg, powering to that right glute, we're gonna draw your left leg up to that tabletop, knee over your hip. We're gonna repeat into that second side. So drop the hips down. Power now through the right glute to lift you up. We lower, squeeze. So checking that that right knee is over the toes, so it's not swaying out to the side, because that likes to happen. Power up. We've got 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, holding it up. Now, if you can, extend the leg. If not, leave it in that tabletop. We're gonna go for those little pulses. So really squeezing into those glutes, slightly tucking under your pelvis. We're gonna drop, lift, small. Little micro drops, squeezing up. Small pulses. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And last one, hold it up. And carefully draw the leg all the way in. Now just roll down through your spine, segmentally, phala by phala. Bring your knees all the way into your chest and just give me a little gentle rock all the way up. Swinging your legs around, we're gonna come into your box position. So finding your box, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Making sure we've got a nice flat back. So we squeeze into the core. So my cup of tea can fill on your back. Now, this right leg's gonna stay at this 90-degree angle, flex the foot. We're gonna take the foot up, squeeze it in. So making sure we don't compensate into this lower back. Keeping it nice and strong. Even if the leg doesn't go as high, but you really wanna bite into that right glute. You've got 4. 3, so we're pushing nice and even into both hands. 2. Last one, you're gonna hold it all the way up. Now we're gonna go back into 10 little pulses. Lift, lift, halfway, push through the heel. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, holding it up. Now, start to bring your heel into your bottom, take it back, in and back. So we wanna work into that hamstring. So the top leg sets in stone, you're just drawing that heel towards you, getting an extra little pinch into that right bum tube. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, start to extend the leg all the way out. Now come down onto your left elbow. Slightly pivot on your knee and stack your hips. So you want your right hip on top of your left. This right hand, you can keep it down to the floor or a little bit of a harder option to take it up. Making sure we're not going into that lower back. Think, get your ribs to touch your hips. Now coming all the way up. We're gonna flex that right foot. Bend the knee all the way in. Push, extend away, draw it in. So pushing down into that heel, finding that nice length down the back of the leg. Squeeze it out, core stay strong. 4 more. You're gonna hold it there in 3, 2. Last one, hold it all the way up. Now we're gonna drop it down halfway, we're gonna lift it up. Drop down, lift up. So the leg is straight, full is flexed. Pushing down your heel, your shoulders are stacked, your hips are stacked. You've got 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. carefully lower it all the way in. We're gonna go straight into that second side. So finding back into your box position. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and pick up the tea on your back. Now that left foot is gonna stay at that 90-degree angle as you lift it up, draw it in, pushing through the heel so you get a nice bite into that left glute, squeezing it up. Trying not to compensate in that lower back to get the height, so we don't want to do this. Core, stay strong. You've got 4 more. For 3, 2, last one. We're going to hold it up, and we're going to do 10 more pulses. Small pulses, up and up. So you're still pushing into your hands. You are halfway. You're going to keep it up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, keeping it up. Now start to bring your heel into your bottom, take it back. Heel into bottom and back. Squeeze in. So that top leg sets in stone. We're just bending in at that knee joint. Squeeze the heel in. For 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Now start to extend the leg all the way out. Come down onto your right elbow. Pivot on your left knee, so you stack the hips. The left hip goes on top of the right. So you can either keep your left hand down or you can take it all the way up, whatever way you need to. So again, core is strong to support the lower back. Pushing down that left heel, flexing your foot. You're gonna bring your knee all the way in. Extend, push away. Draw in, push, and in. So the leg goes nice and straight as you push through the heel. 4 more. Nearly there for 3. 1 more exercise, hold it up in 2. Last one, holding it all the way up. Now keeping the foot flexed, you're gonna tap it down. Squeeze it up. Lower and squeeze. Lower and squeeze. We wanna work into the sides of those glutes now. You've got 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, hold it up, and carefully come all the way in. So guys, that was your quick booty burner. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for some more workouts.